Hey everybody, in this video you will learn how to create warping effect for your videos. As you see, I am inside Artboard Studio and this is an MP4 video. So when you select your video inside the canvas, two icons will appear on top. One is for perspective transformation, the other one is for warp transformation. When you select your video and click on the perspective warp icon on top, it gives you 16 points that you can manipulate your video, actually warp your video by just dragging those points. As you see, I'm just playing around and changing and distorting this video with the warping effect. This warping effect mostly used for creating mockups for still images. Let's say you have a surface and you want to apply a design on top of the surface. You use this warping effect on images. But with the new version of Artboard Studio, this is also possible for videos too. Other one is perspective transformation. It gives you basically 4 points that on the corners that you can manipulate and change the position and create any perspective you want for this rectangle that the video is playing inside. Let's see some examples with this effects. What can you create with those effects? So it's really useful, especially if you have a text video and creating eye-catching effects for your videos. So I have some examples in the other part of this infinite canvas. Let's move other side and see what can you create with perspective and warp transformation effects with Artboard Studio. First, I want to create a simple text animation, because this warping effect works really good with text animation. Enabling the animation mode to create my animation. First, clicking the start recording button. And my first frame is this, then I'm changing the time and saying that goes from here to here. Now, let's say I have created this really simple animation, but it's really fast. Let me make it a little bit slower by changing the time. Let's see how it looks. Really good. And so add some easing option like cubic to make my animation smoother. Perfect. Now let me export this video in MP4 format. Now my video is ready. Let's download to my computer, and here just drag and drop this video into my canvas as MP4 format and put this video inside an artboard. Let's fit the let's make the video size the original size and fit the content size of artboard. Now I just exported this animation, turned into an MP4 video file, and imported this new artboard, and the video, now it's a video, now it's not a text. So because it's a video, now I can apply warp transform effect like this. So as you see, creating those kind of effects, really cool effects, is really easy. And I'm applying a warping effect to this text, just playing around with the coordinates, changing the pinpoints position. Now if I hit play, as you see, my video is playing according to the new coordinates. So let's make this part cropping, starting from the bottom all the way top. Yeah, preview again. As you see, this warping effect is really cool, especially if you are creating this kind of text effects. I really like the way of how it works. Oops. Now let's see how it looks. Yeah. Other than that, as I mentioned in the video before, we also have perspective transformation. Let's import this video again to my canvas, create another artboard, and fit this size again. So the perspective transformation also gives you really creative ways to create interesting effects for your text animation especially. And let's say I want to put this here, point to this part, and creating a really interesting effect for my text. Now if I hit the play, so basically you just created a mirror effect for your video. I'm just trying to get an X for those green lines to create this mirror effect. Let's play the video and see how it looks. So you see it's like mirroring and distorting the text while passing from this X point. So there are lots of options that you can create with this warp transform and perspective transform effects. And let me show you an example that I created before. Let's go to this project. In this example, as you see, I have really crop the text layer and just basically moving from bottom to the top. And in this artboard I imported the videos, and one of them includes perspective transformation, the other one is warp transformation. So if you preview the animation, see, it's really cool. So you can create those kind of really interesting effects for your text or videos. And at the end of this video, this example, as you see, I have a normal MP4 video and just play around with the warping effect and getting just interesting effects for your animation, for your campaigns. Yeah, that's it. That's how basically the video warping transformation works with the new version of Artboard. So if you have any questions, just let us know in the comment section below. Bye.